Now let's talk about royalty. Royalty, I will discuss it in layman's term, and I will try not to read what you're saying there. Royalty is a very intelligent app, okay, is a very intelligent bot, okay, a robot that executes automated operations. It helps you to trade, though you don't know how to trade. Meaning you will get the benefits of a trader, though you do not know how to trade. Why is it so interesting and exciting to be part of Royalty? Because it's a robot that will trade for you. It works 24/7, meaning 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. Why do I have to trust it, Luyaka, then? It's because they don't keep our funds. Eh? They don't keep our funds. Yes, they've been fully operational since 2017. And obviously, in South Africa, they've been fully operational since 2020. However, the users are more than 2 million who have been benefiting from this robot. And you'll be shocked and astonished that the total profit those users have accumulated, it's more than $156 million. And Royalty is being used in more than 200 countries or areas. So it's not a new project, not by any chance, because you are hearing it for the very first time. It's a new project. We're not launching anything here. It's a very solid project that has been fully operational for more than 5 years in a country which is South Africa, for more than for more than 2, 3 years, yes, because since 2020. So it's very important to take and understand that as well. Now, the next question, why I do not know about it if it has been fully operational since 2020? Well, I don't know about you. As for me, I knew about it. I was focused on other things. I just started to be part of it when I joined this program beginning of the year. And it has been lucrative and exciting to be part of it. You know, the reason is because fortunately enough, I was introduced to the business by someone who understands and knows how to use this intelligent robot. Because that matters as well. Who introduced you and how to use the bot? Do you know how to use the robot or this intelligent app? Remember, it's a tool. Then when I came in, I was told, Luyaka, you just need this tool and your Binance because you already have Binance. I was like, yeah, just tools. Why are they tools? Because you will use them to make money. How? I was told, look, there are 3 ways of making money here, Luyaka. The first one, it's cycling. It's passive income. If you're looking at that guy relaxing there, that's what passive means. You will make money without lifting a finger. You will just inject your bot in the system, connect and do what you're supposed to do, while your upline or the person who introduced you will assist you. You will do it once, you will make money by just being a member. It's gonna be enough for you. We'll talk about it later, but roughly how much and what is expected from you before you start. Number 2, the second way of making money, of which it's optional, it's one shot. That's trading. You see that one? That's daily trading income. You need to be active. You need to trade for you to make money, for you to make profit. You can't just sleep and make profit. So this time around, you need to be active. We'll talk about that one. It's one shot. One shot, we'll talk about it, about how it works, how you trade. In fact, you're not trading there. In fact, you need to instruct the bot on a daily basis to trade for you. The third one, which is also optional, sharing the business. They say knowledge used is powerful. They used to say knowledge is power. Now they are saying knowledge used is powerful. Sharing is caring. I'm sure you can see helping hand there. Now you're making money by sharing the business to other people as well. But we'll dwell more on it as time goes by. Obviously, like I said earlier on, I was told that I need only 2 apps, or only 2 softwares here. That's Binance and Royalty. I didn't ask further. Why Binance? Why Royalty? I just asked whatever necessary information I had to ask at that particular time. But when I am in, I was also introduced that no, man, you had other alternatives. It wasn't necessarily have to be Binance. You can choose whether you're choosing Binance, HTX, Kraken, Bybit, KuCoin, OKX, Indodex. Out of 7 cryptocurrency exchanges that you can use or you can bind with your Royalty account. So you will deposit your funds, as you see there, your total balance, to your Royalty. And obviously, once you have your funds there, you will connect your bot. Your bot will trade your funds to your what? To your Royalty account. Your Royalty will trade your funds to what? To your Binance. Meaning you won't send money to your robot. They don't keep your funds. Your funds are with you. You have access to your funds 24/7. We're not there yet. But let's talk about the how about and how it can benefit you. This is very important, colleagues. This one is very important. Before I get to a very important one, very, very important. This one is also important. Sub-bin mode, it's where you're compounding your interest. This is a very impressive strategy. So you're making profit on a daily basis. If you're putting it on sub-bin mode, you are saying, look, even the profit I'm making, I don't need it now. I have plans, Liaka. I need to renovate my house. I need to buy another car. The capital I have here is definitely not enough. Therefore, I need to make serious lot of money. I need to grow this capital. So at least I can trade with a bigger capital. What is going to happen? You need to put your account on sub-bin mode. That strategy is for you. So you are able to make money, and your profit as well is making you money. Your account will grow massively. Now, how to go about, how to start in 3 simple steps. First step, you request a link from the person who introduced you. You register. Once you have done registration, within that same portal, just click download there. Download the app. Yes, you still have an alternative of downloading the app on your App Store, on Google Play, but we recommend you downloading the app via link after you've done registration, you're downloading the app. You already have an app. Step number 1. Step number 2, what you need to do. Well, that's step number 3, in fact. Yeah, that's step number 3. Step number 3, you activate your app. You activate your account with how much? With just $120. 120 USDT. Then once your account is activated, roughly it's 2,500 Rand, $120. 2,500 Rand. Your account is active. Let me say this again. Step number 1, you register. Step number 2, you download the app. Step number 3, you activate with 120. That one is more like a license. It's more like a subscription. In fact, it's a subscription fee. It's more like you paying the robot that will trade for you. That money, that subscription is not going to make money for you. It's a subscription fee. Okay? Now let's talk money now. I know you've been waiting for me. And it's quite exciting, it's interesting, but how do I make money here? Remember I said, the main reason we're here to make money. Okay? Now, take this one, it's very important. 80% profit for the client, that's you and me, and 20% to the fees. So every $100, know that $20 is going to gas fees, and 80%, or which is $80, is going straight to you. Okay, it's very important here. The bot on its own can make up to 5% a day and up to 42% a month. But none, I'm one person who loves shopping. If you have been into this, pass by in Jabo Edgar's, these shops, I'm sure you can see when you pass by. It's always when they have an advert, when they're advertising, they will write up to, well, they will write up, very small font up, and they write 50%. I'm cool, 50%. Up to 50%. And you get into store like, yo, everything is 50%. Can't, if you can just take a closer look, when they are writing up to 50%, they meant it's not like everything is 50%. It's up to 50%, meaning you can get 30%, 10%, 5%, even here as well. When we're saying up to 5%, we're actually confirming that it can be less. It can be 2%, it can be 1%, it can be 0%. Okay? Now let's talk about money, the real money. It's very important, this one, the real money. Here, we're just giving you an example. There are no figures. To be honest, there are no packages. Remember, you are not investing your money to any company. We are just helping you with calculations here. If you inject this much, roughly you would make this much. Okay? So we are very clear that now we are not talking about exact figures. Remember our disclaimer. Okay. Now let's say you have 5,000 rand. Okay? 5,000 rand, well, you can take it as a minimum. Now it's possible to make 0 to 100 rand a day. Someone would ask, would you guys just said 5%? Is that 5%? Maybe yes. But the truth is, when we're saying 0 to 100 rand a day, we want you to be safe. We want us to be safe as well. And plus minus 600 rand a month. And Iboluyaka, you just said up to 40%. Yes, up to 40%. We just don't want to hype you with numbers. We want to be as realistic as possible. That is still possible as well. And if you inject 12,000 rand, can make plus minus 4,000 rand. So I won't explain every time. Then I've already explained with how did we get to those numbers. If you make 12,500 rand roughly on a monthly basis, you'll make 4,000 rand. 22,000 rand roughly on a monthly basis, you'll make 8,000 rand. 53,000 rand roughly on a monthly basis, you would make 20,000 rand. 100,000 rand roughly on a monthly basis, you'll make 40,000 rand. 290,000 rand on a monthly basis, ungamenza 120,000 rand. 1 million rand, you can make up to 400,000 rand. Remember, everything is controlled by the market. We're talking trading here, no fixed return. So hence we're giving you those figures. Okay. Now, that is actually, we call that ILAND or is like passive income. You don't have to do anything. We're not expecting anything for you to get those returns. You are just a member who injected their funds to the system. Now, there's this second one I mentioned earlier on. Nati, it's one shot. That one shot, that's where you can make. Our target is to have 300 trade signals per month. In fact, no, it's no. 90 trade signals per 90%. Let me just start here. The target of each trade is 3%. So we want to have 30 trades, okay? 30 trades per least per month. 30 trades, and obviously 300 trades at least a year. Yes, that's a correct way. So consider 3% times 300 trade signals is a very wonderful signals that actually are wonderful results. If you inject 5,000 rand, that confirms that you can make up to 1 million. In fact, more than 1 million rand in a space of a year. For you to understand it, this is just an example. You trade with $100. $100, 90% of $100. If you hitting the target on a daily basis, that particular month we have 30 days and we've been hitting 3%. And 3% times 30 days, that's 90%. That confirms that's $90 per $100. And now that's 90 times 12, that's 1,080. And remember, there's no compound here. We're just talking money. So that's why now you can take your 5,000 rand to 1.8 million rand. Remember, everything is controlled by market. There are no fixed returns. That's how you make money by doing a one shot. One shot, you are trading, or rather, you are instructing the bot to trade for you. So if you are instructing the bot to trade for you, those are the benefits that you will get. And if you are hitting the target, remember, sometimes there's no signal. And some days there are more than 3 signals, of which meaning we can cover the days, even the week, with no signal in 2 days or 3 days. Because when the market is booming, we can give you about 5 signals in a day. So our target is to make at least 30 signals in a space of a month and 300 signals in a space of 100. So do your maths. So if you're entering the market with minimum of $100, this is exactly what will happen to your account. It's not a magic. No one is trading for you. The bot is instructed by you. The target of the bot is to get out of the market when they hit 3%. Yours is to check the next trade or the next signal. Then you are good to go. That's how we're making money here in the one shot. I hope it's making sense. Now, we're talking about, or we're discussing the last part of business. Now, which now it's still very optional, remember, where you decide to share the business to friends, colleagues, business partners, and those who would love to get, or rather to benefit, where you have been leveraging. Now, trust sharing is caring, helping hand. You're giving to your friends, colleagues, and your family now. How you can leverage and how can you be rewarded if you decide to do that. Well, when you're building a team, then you can start building a team now. We've got ranks, we have V1, V2, V3, V4. These are the qualifying. V1 at least have 3 direct, V8, 5 directs, and 3 V2s, and 100 in your team. V4 have 300 at least in your team, in obviously in your line, same line, have 3 V3s, and in your line 4, in V4, at least have 8 directs. 5 directs, V5, 800 team, and 4 V4s, and in your line have just 3. Okay, V6, that's 20 direct, line, that's 3 V5s. I mean, then yes, 3 V5s. Then team have 1,500 people. It's easy, it's doable. If that's your team, you already have 10 directs. But let's just talk about the returns now, how it can reward you or benefit you. First rank, V1, we consider it, what will happen to you? You'll get $30. Before you, in fact, yeah, you'll get $30 on your V1. $30 will give you, every time you're enrolling a person, you're getting $30, and you're getting 20% bonus gas fees. It's possible there to make a lousy 11,500 rand. 20 licenses times 30, that's $600, which is 11,500 to you. And if you are looking at those 20% gas fees, you can make every day 4%. And from those $20 of 100x, $100 times 20, that's about $20. And look at this one. This one, the second rank, this person is enrolling and building the community as well, has achieved this rank. Now you are VIP 2, 40% USDT. Every direct leader you are introducing into a business, and make sure that Obviously there you're making roughly, you'll make once off of 15,000 rand, and on a daily basis, you'll be making that much, $20. I mean, plus 6 as well. Okay, VIP 3. Yes, VIP 3. Payago VIP 3, 20 licenses at least. You'll be making, each person that is coming in, I would make $50. 20 times 50 is actually $1,000. And this is the amount that you'll be making on a monthly basis and on a daily basis. Now you have residual that is coming in daily because you have bonus gas fees that's 40%. 100 times 20%, that's $20. 20 times 40%, that's $8. Let me just give you a strategy, easiest one. This can be your friends, can be family, can be anyone that is willing to work with you. You can decide, look, let's form up a team. Let's build it this way. It's you having the main account and everyone else, you opened about 5 accounts around you. You hit the first rank alone and you help them to hit the same rank with you. And now they are 5 and you have about $100,000 sales volume. Do you know that it's possible to make 89,000 rand in total as a team, as a family? That's a family strategy there. So that's actually 57,000 rand per month. That's minimum. We call that rank. I mean, in fact, those people, you help them to achieve a medley broker with 20 licenses. How exciting is that? Colleagues, thank you so much for attending the session. We have these sessions 7 days a week, 8 p.m. In English, isiXhosa, isiNgesi, isiNdebele, isiVenda, iSpedi. We're discussing